This is a highly coveted referee photo, available only from J. Montpelier. They're getting set for the annual 8-ball billiards and cafe pool tournament. And the first thing they do is take a shot of the referees, then they'll get the players to pose.
Hello everybody, I'm J. Montpelier, Tournament Director of the 19th Annual Regional Winter Pool Tournament. The format again this year is a race to 3 double elimination. And those of you watching at home will probably only see the winner's bracket. The loser's bracket is going to be played on other tables. This year's prizes include $500 for first place in a trophy, $300 for second place in a trophy, $300 for third place in a trophy. They'll have their names engraved on the tournament champions plaque when they win. Before I get going too far, I want to thank all my staff, Nicole up at the bar, Robbie and Nick and Karen. And let's get a big round of applause for Calvin doing the filming here today. And most importantly, the players. We also run a hard luck tournament. That's anybody that played in any of the tournaments and they didn't qualify, they come to the hard luck tournament. And last year's winner was Jim Dupree, first place, Ryan Eden, second place, and Bill Barnaby, third place. And the 9-ball tournament, which we run on the big table, it went to about 3 o'clock in the morning. Kevin Ketz come in first place, Doug Edens come in second place, and Mark Burgoyne come in third place. Before I introduce the players, I'd like to introduce the referees. Most of our referees are returning this year. Ken Finette is our first referee. He's returning from last year and the year before. Jason Stone is our second referee. Steve Rock is our third referee. Jeff Bedwinner is our fourth referee. And Rich Straub is our fifth referee. Here's your players, folks. We've got 3 new finalists this year. We got a couple returning champs. I think we're going to have a great tournament. Representing the last resort, he's from Plattsburgh. He was a finalist in 2010. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Martin. He's representing Armins and Rouse's Point. He's from Osable Forks. He came in second in 06 and second in 08. Ladies and gentlemen, Stubby Gilbert. He's representing the American Legion 912 in Rouse's Point. He's from Dannemora. He's a first-time finalist, Bill Barnaby. He's representing Time Serve. He's from Cohoes. He was last year's champ, last year's 9-ball champ. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Ketz. He's representing Cocktails. He's from Plattsburgh. He's a first-time finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Velez. He's representing Time Serve. He's from Keysville. He's a first-time finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, Maury Cotter. He's representing Friendly Tavern. He's from Ellenburg. He was a finalist in 2000, 2005, 2010. He's been second in 2003, third in 2006, and he's a champ in 2004. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Jerem. He's representing Brookie's Pub. He's from Beacontown. He's a finalist in 94, 98, 2000, 03, and 07. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Seeger. Let's turn around, fellas. We'll do the Pledge of Allegiance.
The flag in the corner.
To the flag of the United States of America. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the tournament.
First game of the day will feature a fellow who's a perennial participant, Rick Giro. Rick is representing, let's check the list here, Friendly Tavern. And his opponent is Bill Barnaby. Barnaby is representing American Legion Post 912 out of Rouse's Point. Friendly Tavern, I believe, is in Keysville area. They when Jay introduced the participants, I believe Kevin Ketz and Dennis Velez had lined up out of order, so I was probably zooming in on at the wrong person at the right time, or the right person at the wrong time. But anyway, there's a good chance there that I had them not on camera when he was talking about what they were doing. Looks like Rick is going with the stripes, the high balls. He had made a low ball on the break, but it's his choice. As long as he makes a ball, he can still choose. Back when I played pool on a regular basis, if you made a high ball on the break, you had the high balls. If you made a low ball on the break, you had low balls. If you made one of each, then, or at least one of each, then you'd have a choice.
Be nice to me, I'm yours easy.
The lighting isn't always that good on the players, so we don't I notice sometimes we hardly get the players in the camera at all, except for their stick. So I'm going to consciously try to remember to show what the players look like once in a while. I think he's looking at that 15, but he doesn't have much of a room for mistake there. He's also got the 12 along the bank down there. You're supposed to call your pocket. He's going to put it in the corner. Nice shot. Probably can't see the 12, so you'll have to go for the 9. And his main question right now is where he's going to leave that cue ball. The angle he's got to shoot it at is going to put put some English on, so he's able to draw the cue ball back. So a good job of putting English on that ball, otherwise he would have been closer to this end of the table. Put the 12, then the 8 right next to it. So it's first to 3 here in the playoffs. It's double elimination tournament. Lose twice and you head to the losers bracket. And reasonably good position. He has to put the marker near the pocket he's shooting at, so there's no question. On the 8 ball. Sliced it, and Rick Giro will take game 1. Now we have Bill Barnaby. Nothing went, so it's Rick Giro's choice. Doesn't look like he has a lot to shoot at here. That 2 ball. He's going to try to shoot the looks like the 1 along the bank. came off the bank a little bit. So still choice for Barnaby. And he has the lows. Shooting the 1. He's going to shoot the 2 up this way. Probably not what he was planning on doing there. Whether he planned it or not, he left Giro with a tough look here. Looks like he's going to try to get that 10 down next to the 8 ball. The 6 will go up in the corner. Now the 4 in the same corner. He's trying to decide how he's going to get that 8 ball out. He's going to shoot to 2, it looks like. I don't know if he wants to kiss it off the 10 to stir up things in that corner and help break out the 8. We'll see. He shakes his head because it went in cleanly and he wanted to hit that 10 ball and break it away from the 8. Now he has the 3 and the 6. Going to try to sneak the 3 in past the 11. And they didn't block the pocket. So if Giro can get a roll going here, he has a shot of running quite a few balls. Going for the 13 first. Now going for the 15. Now it's the 7 ball, not the 6. The 6 is green, the 7 is the maroon. It's a thin slice, but he's going to go for that 11. And he sliced it thin. Let's see what he's going to go for here. He must have a plan to run all the way through here, unless he's going to shoot the 9. Try to kiss the 9 off here, I think. 9 in the side is what he pushed for, but he's really playing a safety. Didn't want to scratch, but he did. He had a regular scratch, but another scratch you can have is if after the cue ball hits a ball, there has to, unless the ball or a ball goes in, there has to be some contact with the cushion. If you don't at least have the cue ball or a ball hit a cushion after the shot, then it's a scratch, unless of course you put a ball in. And scratches are ball in hand. So he's in position here to shoot at the 8, but he, from this angle, does not look like he can put it in. So he may just try to tap it and get in front of that 10 ball. I think we'll be looking at a light shot here. That's just about what he wanted to do. Giro's going to shoot the 12. Next will be the 14, but he's got a tough shot on that 9, and he's still got the 10 sitting there next to the 8. Still trying to figure out what he wants to do. He gave it a close look to see if 10 will squeeze by the 8. But he's decided to shoot the 14, it looks like. You can obviously see his 9, and I think what he wants to do is probably put that 9 in front of that 8 and really block that 8 ball. He's calling the corner on the left, so we'll see how hard he hits this. Now, he just wanted to do that. He had no intention of putting it in. Has to call a pocket, but he had no intention of putting that in. So Barnaby will probably come up off this top bank, and I believe he has to hit the 8 ball first. Referee Phaneuf has moved into position to make that call. It can come down to a judgment call. Which ball did he hit first? Well, we will zoom in when the ball hits the bank up here. We will zoom in immediately in front of that pocket, so we'll have a view of what the looks like when the cue ball gets down there. That's a scratch. Used to be if you didn't hit your ball, the game was over. You didn't hit the 8 ball, game was over. So it's ball in hand here for Giro. It's not like he has to shoot from this half of the table like we used to have to do in the old days. I'm going to clear out that pocket, get that 9 out of the way. Leaves himself a look here at the 10. And he's got to get the the cue ball up enough so he can get a decent shot at the 8 ball, but he doesn't want to scratch. He got just barely enough, I think. So Giro will be in position here to take a 2-0 lead in this best of 3. Barnaby doesn't even want to look. Because if I don't look, maybe it won't happen. And Giro missed it. And Barnaby's going to try to slice it down there. This is a tougher shot than Giro had. He's got it. We're tied 1-1. Well, Giro's up now. He got a high ball on the break. He doesn't have a a lot of shots here. Nice shot. I don't think that 14 will go. He could play a little defense here and just tap that 13 and leave his cue ball down here where Barnaby won't have much of a shot. I think that's what he's planning on doing here. But he didn't plan on that. He knocked the 8 ball out of the way and gave him a shot at the 2. So that didn't work to his satisfaction. That'll be an easy first ball for Barnaby. Breaks out the 6. This string, the 4 would be the one to shoot. So he's going to shoot either the 4 or the 3 over here. I would get the 4 out of the way, open up that pocket, but he's going to go for the 3. Well, Giro has a shot at the 15. And he got all those balls down that way. He's going for the 15 first. Well, the question is, does he put the 14 in or does he use the 13 to get the 14 in? Went directly for the 14, a lot of bottom English on it. He came back with plenty of view on the 13. Not exactly what he wanted to do with that 9. And his 12 is not at an angle he can put it in. He's going to try to bank the 12 in the side pocket. Well, Barnaby is up. Looks like he's going for his 3 in the corner. He's shooting a 7. Nice shot. Has position on the 4. Should try to bring the cue ball down to raise a little havoc with the... Nope, brings it back. Leaves himself a shot on the 6, and he's going to use that shot in the 6 to raise havoc with the 5 and the 1. Job of getting the 1 ball, and it should be an easy job to get position on the 5, and then to follow that 5 down to get a shot at the 8. And that's pretty good position. I think most of us could make that shot. So now Barnaby is up 2-1 in this best of 5, first to 3. Barnaby's turn to break. We'll start game 4. Scratched. And got a whole lot of balls in, including that cue ball. And I do mean he made a whole lot of balls. I only see 4 low balls remaining and 5 high balls. So he sank 5 balls, 3 lows and 2 highs, and the cue ball, a total of 6. Because of the scratch, it's ball in hand. And shoot the 6. I think he's got to hit his ball first. I know he has to do that on the 8 ball, but I think on this shot too, he has to hit his first. Got it. The position is what he's worried about here as he's shooting the 2. He's looking at that 5 into the 7. Look at the 5. Whether it can go in that side pocket or not. It can, but it'd be a fine slice. That's what he's going to try to do. Slice that to the side and not hide the cue ball. He's not happy with his thumb here. He's got a good curly thumb. He's got a pool shooter's thumb. He did it. It was a tight slice, but he did it. A couple of years ago, the tournament rule was that the shooter had to ask for the marker, and if you didn't ask for the marker and put it where you were shooting the 8 ball and you made it, you lost. Now the referees are in charge of giving the shooter the marker. We're tied 2-2. Game 5 and a best of 5. Cue ball stays on the table. Looks like there are 2, 4, 6, 7 stripes left, so he made a couple of low balls, but he is still taking the high balls. Shooting the 12 in the corner. Pretty good position on the 10, but will he try to send the 11 down this way? He is going for the 11. Might put a little bottom on. No, he might follow it up to go for the 13. No, he kept some bottom on it. Going to get the 10 out of there. We'll see if he'll try to put some bottom on there to back that ball up after this shot. I would think so. Although if he follows it, he might be able to shoot that 14. Well, the English, the position here is the question on this shot. And didn't leave himself much of a look. Going to try to bank in the 13. Did he hit it? I don't think he did. He didn't hit it. It's a scratch. The referees confer and agree that did not hit the ball. So it's ball in hand for Barnaby. Looks like he can shoot that 4. And he does. Shooting to 7. Now he'll shoot the 1. You cannot slice it a 5 in the side. You can see it, but barely. Not a heck of a lot he can do with that 5. He's calling the side pocket. I guess he's going to try to come off the bank to hit it. He makes this one, he deserves to win the game. Come off the bank, and he hit it, but didn't go anywhere near the side pocket. Well, the 9 into the 14 go. The 14 seems to be a little more away from the bank than the 9 is. He's also got his 13 ball up this way, but he's going to go for the 9 into the 14. Those ball in hand on the scratch. I never liked shooting off the top of the bank. And Barnaby takes it, 3-2. Up next we have a first-time finalist, Maury Carter from Cotter from Keysville. He's playing for time served, and Sean Martin is his opponent. Martin is also playing. He's playing for the Last Resort in Rouse's Point. He is from Plattsburgh. Okay, Cotter won the coin toss. He breaks. This is Martin. Martin was a finalist last year. Cotter shooting at the 12 ball. he's looking at the possibility of the 15 into the 14. And he does it. Now shooting the 9 ball. He gets it, and no, he doesn't get it. But he got great position on the 11. He missed the 9. Martin going to try to put the 2 in. No, put the 1 in on the side. I thought he was going to shoot the 1. I was wrong. Now the 3 into the corner. A lousy leave, I would say. Calling the 6 in the far corner and close his eyes and say spit, S-P-I-T, and hope it goes in. Oops, should have called that pocket. But did he? I thought he called the other corner. Oh, excuse me. I thought he was pointing at the other corner. That's why they have him use the marker at that, when they're shooting the 8, there's no question. You got it. You got the 4, 5, and the 6 up this way. 5 looks like his best shot. And good position on the 4. But getting at that 6 might be a problem. We'll see what he does with the cue ball here, if he makes the 4. Lots of power on that one. I think the 6 will go in the side. It does. And 8 ball in the corner. So Martin takes game 1. Made a low ball, but I think he's going to try to get the highs. Martin will shoot at the high balls. Good position on the 15. And the ball didn't listen to him. It went further down than he wanted it to. He was trying to use his Jedi powers to stop the ball, but one of the tournament rules is no Jedi powers allowed. I think he's going to try to bank the 10. Off the 9, nice shot. But didn't leave himself a good position. That 5 ball seems to be in the way here. Has to be careful when he hits that 13. He doesn't send that 8 ball to that other corner. shot to do. He was hoping to kiss the cue ball off the 13 and knock in the 9 ball. He had to at least have some action off the bank after the cue ball hit the 13, and he did that. So he does a decent job here of hiding the cue ball. A 7, I think, however, will go. It's a good shot to do it. The 7 will go. He gave it a good shot, but no cigar. There's the 3 he's got to shoot for now, Martin. And the 8 ball is still, or it was, next to the 13. Well, he'll start with the 9. If the banks are straight, that ball will go. It'll be a testament to the straightness of the banks here. Whoop. Whoop. Was it the banks there, Jay? Is that what it is? The banks out of line here? Probably not. Hard when you're trying to get your ball to ride the rail all the way down to the end. And you gotta go past the pocket like that. Cotter will start with the 4. Now the 3. Nope. Tough shot over the top of the bank. Martin will try to put the 11 in the side. Very tough shot. Nice job. Appears to have an easy shot at the 13 and then the 8. Well, we've been there before. The 8 is a straight-in shot, and Martin will take a 2-0 advantage over Cotter. Starting the 3rd game. Martin looking for a sweep. Cotter hoping to win one. I believe he made one of each. Cue ball is awfully friendly with the 10. He's going to shoot the 13 in the side, in the corner. Excuse me, in the corner. 13. He's got it. The videotaping this, actually I'm videotaping early, I was SD carding earlier today. The videotaping this tournament is usually a full enough day for me on these Saturdays in the spring. But before I came here today, I went into Northeastern Clinton and taped 3 basketball games. I'd done a full day's worth of taping before I came here. Ten in the side. go for the 14. Levin will go on the side. Nine in the corner. And then he'll have just the 8 ball. Just right underneath his cue. And it's starting to look like Cotter will force a game 4. We're going to game 4. It's Martin's turn to break. I never realized till last year when I was here for the Hot Rods for Hospice event what a nice facility Jay's got for the summertime. A nice little area in the back where it's green grass, so like in somebody's backyard. He's got a place where they can play volleyball, beach type volleyball, and sit outdoors and enjoy the weather in the summertime. A nice area that's not enclosed because there's no roof on it, but it's surrounded by walls, and it gives you a nice atmosphere in there. Two ball in the corner. He's got the 7 there, and he's got the 3 here, or excuse me, the 5 here. 3 is right here. I don't think he can do anything with the 3. So it's just a matter of whether he wants to shoot the 7 or the 5, and then worry about position. It doesn't look like he can get position on that 7 a lot easier than he can on the 5. So while he's got position on the 5, he's going to take it. Cotter hoping to knot up this match, this match here, and force a decisive game 5. Cotter has a shot at the 13 and the 15. Not sure if he can see the 11 or the 9 because he's got the 4 ball down there. Apparently he can see the 11. Is right next to the bank, and it's always a good idea to get those when you can. We're at the 8 Ball Billiards Cafe 19th annual regional pool tournament. He's not happy with his view. He hasn't got a good shot, then he should shoot the ball down at this end and at least leave the cue ball down this way. Well, that didn't work out the way he wanted it. Cotter will shoot the 3 in the corner. Four in the corner. Can he see the side with that 1? Apparently he can. Now going for the 6 in the corner. 30 degrees when I arrived here. I arrived at Northeastern this morning. It was only 20 degrees. Came down a little further than he wanted. Not sure if he can try to kiss it. I think this is going to try to do. Kiss it off the 12 into the side. If he misses it, a ball has to hit a cushion after the shot, otherwise it'll be a scratch and ball in hand. I'm trying to kiss it off the... Oh, nice shot, nice effort. And not sure what Martin can see right here. Motor get. Can he still see his 13? Looks like he can see it into the corner. Into this corner. Are they touching? They are touching. He will have a tough shot, but I think he can do it into the corner. Looks like you might be able to run a sheet of paper between them. Martin trying to get a ruling on a push. He doesn't want to get a foul for pushing the ball if he... He can't follow through and have the prolonged contact with the cue ball. So he's going to try to come at it at an angle, which prevents us from seeing the shot. And I missed it. So Cotter would have a clean shot at the corner, at the side, excuse me. And we're tied at 2-2. Nothing went. Well, it's Martin's call. Game 5 in the best of 5. Going after the 3. Although Cotter won his right to be here at the time served bar in Comstock, New York. He's actually from the North Country, from Keysville. Cotter is a first-time finalist, and Martin, who's shooting right now, was a finalist last year. Martin wasn't particularly worried about this shot. He's worried about his next two shots. He's got a pretty easy shot on the 4 ball. It's what he's going to do with the 7 and then the 8 after. He kept looking at that 7, hoping some miracle he could find a way to put that in the corner, but that wasn't a possibility. He left himself a tough shot on the 7 ball, and then he's going to have to worry if and when he mixes it that Cotter doesn't run the table. Hoping for the corner. He at least wants to hide that pocket. Cut it a little thin. Got it on the rebound. Cotter shooting the 9. Now the 7 should be able to go in there. And now he's got the 8. Up in the corner. Martin defeats Cotter 3-2. And he'll advance. In the winner's bracket, Cotter will move to the loser's bracket. Up next at the annual 8-Ball Billiards Regional Pool Tournament here at 8-Ball Billiards Cafe. We have Dennis Velez and Stubby Kilburn. Velez is from Plattsburgh. He's representing Cocktails. He's a first-time finalist. Stubby Kilburn from Ross Able Forks. He's representing Armin's Place 2 from Ross's Point. He's from Ross Able Forks. And he finished second 1 year. He's been a finalist at least 3 times. Looks like Velez is going to try to shoot the low balls. Looking at a 1-9-2 combo. And gets the 2, sends the 1 up this way. Now he's going to try to combo the 6 in. I think the 3 will go. Well, he's got that 4 along the bank. thought he was going to go for the 1 instead. And I no sooner say that than he changes his mind. He's opted for the 4. Hides the 1 and leaves him tough shot on the 3. I'm going to put the 1 in the left corner. Excuse me, the 3 in the left corner. It's not where he planned on putting it. Stubby Kilburn finally gets up to the plate. With a pretty wide open table, Kilburn doesn't take long between shots. And he might have a shot at running this. Just a matter of leaving him to self-position on the 9 ball. Kilburn will look to put the 8 ball in the corner.
There you go. There you go.
And not scratch. So he'll take game 1 against his opponent, Dennis Velez. Now Stubby Kilburn is up. He's going to break this time. And he scratches. It's a ball in hand for Velez. We get the 2 ducks. Oh, now it's a matter of whether he can get that 14 or not, because I don't think he's got anything else they can put in. He has decided he's going for the 13. Now Kilburn's turn. The only one he can make is that 14. He's eyeing everything else, but I would assume for a second shot. Put the 10 in the corner. And moved out the 13 a little bit. I think he's going to kiss it in here. Nope, tried to. Kilburn can probably see the 5 ball into the corner. Easier shot would be up here. And that's where he, whoops. Looks like that's where he's going. A 6 ball in the corner. off the 9, off the 1, excuse me. 6 off the 1. Got the 5 and the 3. He's trying to figure out what he can do with that 3 if he leaves himself positioned down below with the cue ball. And he's got the 1, which is a fairly easy shot. So he's going to go for the 5 and try to get position on the 3 ball. Put it up in the corner here, but he has to be careful not to hide behind the 11 or knock something into the 8. Nice job of getting by that 11. Didn't even move it. So he's got to hit the 1 ball hard enough so the 2 ball will send him down to his end of the table. And he does. And he's going to look to put it in the side and take a 2-0 lead on Mr. Velez. And he does. Velez will break for game 3. It said 7 ball. I can't see it from this. Doesn't look it from this angle, but he knows what he's doing. He shoots it straight in. Our angles are sometimes deceiving with the camera. With that 10 there, I don't think he can get to that 4. Let's send the 1 up this way. He looked at that 5 and 3. He said he's going to shoot the 2 ball. Leaving position is the problem here, and our angle, we do not know if he can see that 5. He can see it, but not at the angle he needs to slide it into the corner. He's going to go for the 4, probably come off the bank and have it kiss off the 12 ball. Nope. Well, he wasn't too worried about it, I guess. He just kind of hid things down there. Left Mr. Velez with very little to shoot at. A lot of things to shoot at, but very little possibility of putting one of them in. If there was some room between that cue ball and the 10, he could send it down there. I don't think there's enough room. Said something in the side pocket. I have no idea what he's going to try to put in that side pocket. Looks like he's shooting at the 12. No. Oh yeah, he was really trying to put that in the side pocket. After he makes contact with his ball, he just has to have something hit the cushion, and he did. Stubby's getting fancy on us here. He did it. He moved the 4. Kilburn looking at that 5. And he's got it. But the 4 is going to slice it into the corner and not hide himself where he can't get at that 8. Sliced it extra thin, but he kind of hidden behind the 15 here. Hidden behind the 15, 3, 6, 7 high balls on the table. He's got the chip in front of the corner. A ball in hand. Velez's table to run. Backed it up a little bit there. The other table's going, and sometimes I hear things I don't like to hear on the other tables. I think they're all touching here. No, it's off. Velez just wanted to make sure he hit the ball and got it off the bank, and he did that, just barely touched it, and didn't call a pocket. So he lost. He lost, just threw in the towel. I would think it would be a scratch and Stubby would get the shot. Instead he just quit and walked away. I don't think failing to call a pocket would be an automatic loss. So that's going to wrap up the first part of our coverage. We're going to continue with another tape as we go to game 4 or match 4 in this all-day tournament.